Oh, hello everyone, and this is news reporter Jack reporting to you live from Harlem, New York, and I'm here in the studio reporting to you about the news. And last week we learned all about Ephesians 6, 1 through 3, and, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to learn a little bit more today, and as you know, Professor Beauregard Howard is just hanging around the street. What could he be doing? I'm not sure. We'll find out today, and I want to know what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit excited about the news, and I'm News Reporter Jack. Okay, have a good day. We can go there. What's everyone standing right here looking at me for? Yes, this is Professor Beauregard Howard, and I can hear the children coming outside. I have a special surprise for them, and it's not going to be nice when they try to walk to the store today. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Don't you like bad things? I do. Oh, okay. We're outside and we're ready to go to the store. Hey, there's a backpack. Looks like it has some good things inside of it. I'm gonna go see what it has. Calvin, we better not do that. Looks bad. Oh, Calvin. Delray, you don't know what you're talking about. You always think something's bad. I'm not scared. I'll jump in that guy's before you do. I'm a Delray. And I'm not afraid of a backpack, a Delray. Yeah, you think you can jump in there before me? Yeah, hey, look. The backpack's actually moving over here. It's moving over here towards me. Hey, look like there's some candy inside. Hey, what is it doing? Oh! Hey, somebody help me! What? I'm not gonna let a backpack take my cousin. I'm a Delray. I'm gonna jump in there. I'm gonna save you, cousin. They're my friends, and I can't let my friends be swallowed by a backpack. I know Professor Beauregard Howard put the backpack out here. I have to save my friends. I'll see you guys. I'm not too sure. I have to go in the backpack to save my friends. Well, boys and girls, how are you? Now, there's 3 little children in a backpack. And you know what? I'm going to send them someplace far away, where they won't be going to church anymore. They won't be learning that Bible stuff, and they're going to miss their mommy and daddy. Don't you think that's nice? I do. Yeah. Well, I have to go to the airport. Take my backpack with me. You guys think it's nice, don't you? I do. news, everyone. Bad news and breaking news. Oh, this is so tragic. Professor Beauregard Howard has put the children in a backpack and sent them someplace that we don't know. And everyone's here excited, and we're trying to find out just where they are. Oh, I'm I'm scared. I'm scared. Aren't you? Aren't you? I'm scared. I'm scared. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is tragic, and it's scary. Yeah, it got hot inside the backpack. Hey, I know where I am. I'm in Nigeria. I'm back home. Wow! That backpack took me to Africa. Can you believe that? Wow! Hey, you know what? Youth Pastor Emmanuel is also in Africa. I can't believe it. I wonder where he is. Okay, I'm not in Africa. I'm here at the church. But as I understand, the children are in Africa, and Delray is going to make a Zoom call to his teacher, Mr. Antonio. But I want to speak to you a moment about greed. We find in the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 14, Jesus was speaking to a man who was really concerned about how much he would inherit. And Jesus said this. Then he said to them, watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist of an abundance of possessions. The Oyo Empire was extremely rich. They had a lot of possessions. The kings, well, they made a lot of, what we would say, they made a lot of money. But what we learn from the Bible is that life is not about just possessions. And what we can learn from the Oyo Empire can help us in life. Now, Delray, he's going to explain to us all about the Oyo Empire. But as he explains it, we're going to find out that we need to watch out. Be on your guard. That means that we need to be careful against all kinds of greed. And that's just, we want something so bad, we're willing to do anything for it. Because, like Jesus said, life does not consist of an abundance of possessions. So, let's find out about the Oyo Empire and greed. Oh, I can tell you all about the Oyo Empire. Oyo, a pre-colonial kingdom in present-day Nigeria, was founded in the 1300s. It was established by Oran Mayan of the Yoruba people of West Africa. Oyo quickly became one of the most powerful states in the Yoruba-speaking region. From its capital, the city of Oyole, this weak state in the 1500s had by 1550 conquered two neighboring kingdoms, Borgo, or Porgy, and, you ready? Nupe, to become one of the most dominant political entities in the region. Oyo was ruled by kings. They were called Alafin, Alafin, who shared the power with Oyo Masai. They were aristocratic leaders, or rich people, and from each Oyo city, there were 7 wards, or 7 cities.
The Oyo Maasai were responsible for the section of the kingdom, which was, remember I said there was a king? The kings were called La Fin. Remember that? Well, they were responsible for their section of the kingdom. But these rich people could not abuse their kingdom or their people or their power where they were ruling, because if they did, they could be put to death. That's not a good thing. Yeah. Now, under the kings, there was a king called Obalokun. Okay? Oyo expanded southwestward to the Atlantic coast and became a part of the Atlantic Ocean trade system, trading many slaves. Oyo began to acquire much needed foreign exchange. During the 17th and 18th centuries, Oyo further expanded westward under another king called Ajagbo, okay? Becoming a major person in that region. And this was done with the Nupe people. Are you keeping up?
Okay, boy, the children are in Africa, and as you can see from the Zoom call, they're talking about the Oyo Empire. And I think I can take over a little bit from here. Okay, now, remember the king that he was talking about and the Nupe people. Oyo, which was the name of a kingdom, became much more militarized, reorganizing its cavalry and infantry in the 16th century. The cavalry became the foundation of the army. Because of its Atlantic ports, Oyo was able to obtain horses for its cavalry from Europe and North Africa. Oyo's wealth from trading, and especially slave trading, led to debates about the kingdom's future. Some Alafins wanted to use the wealth to maintain the army and expand the geographic areas or the states where they were. In other words, they wanted to make the kingdom much, much, much larger. Okay? Now, there were a lot of differences, and this led to a lot of civil wars in the Oyo kingdom. This period of internal strife ended with another king. His name was Abiodun. He ruled from 1754 to 1789, who reduced the power of the army. The downfall of the Oyo kingdom was rather swift. Obiodun, concerned with little other than grand display of royal wealth, allowed the Oyo army to disintegrate or fall apart. This allowed weaker peripheral states to break free from the Oyo control. One of the states was Dahomey, and the southwest region soon became a political and military rival. Oyo was also affected by the Fulani Jihad raised by Muslims on its northern frontier. Eventually, these provinces broke free as well. By the beginning of the 19th century, Oyo lost control of lucrative trade routes, which had been a major source of the revenue or the money, and by 1837, the kingdom of the Oyo Empire had collapsed. Okay, everybody. Well, we learned about the Oyo Empire, and that's a part of our African American heritage. Now, you know what? We also learned today about, just a little bit, about the slave trade. Now, we're going to learn more about that as time goes on. But remember, always remember, honor, honor, honor. That means respect. Now, we learned today about the Oyo Empire and about how it failed and about becoming military. And part of the reason of their failure was greed, okay? They wanted, one of the kings, he just loved all the money and everything that he had. And because of that greed, that's why they failed. And because of a lot of misunderstandings. Well, I want you to know that in Christianity, the Holy Spirit helps us understand and helps us get along with one another. One of the qualities of the Holy Spirit is that we can live in unity. Okay? We can live united. Look, I'm going to have to join a flight with the rest of the parents and go over to Africa to help the children come back to the United States. Thanks to Professor Beauregard Howard. Oh.